Hey you guys, it's Alexandra from Cut Against the Grain. Welcome to my channel and thank you for watching. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on this look. I wanted to do a really dramatic look with some glitter, so this is kind of what came of that, which I actually really enjoy it. So if you'd like to know how I went about creating this look, please keep watching. First thing I'm going to do is prep my entire lid with my MAC Prep and Prime Eye Base. From the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette, I'm going to go in with the color Transforming Pearl, and I'm going to apply that over my entire lid to kind of set my base. From the Tarte Cosmetics Colored Clay Eyeshadow Palette, I'm going to go in with color Espresso Yourself, and I'm going to take a pencil brush and just kind of carve out, it's not really going to be a cut crease, but I'm still going to kind of create a baseline around my lid of where I want my initial color to go. Then from the same palette, I'm going to go in with this color called Hazelnut Bonbons and a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to start putting this into my crease. And then to kind of blend out that initial line I had created, I'm going to go back into that color, the first color, Espresso Yourself, and I'm going to use my double-ended IT Cosmetics eyeshadow brush. I'm going to start out with a flat end, kind of add a little bit more of that color, and then blend it out with the fluffy end. I'm now going to go in with my Too Faced Shadow Insurance and just a small flat brush, and I'm going to start carving out where I'm going to be adding some white shadow to kind of create my base for the glitter. And now I'm going to go in with my pigment from MAC. This is color White. And I'm just going to use a small eyeshadow brush and pack it on over the area that I just put the shadow insurance. To get a better line where I had carved it out with the brown, I'm actually going to go in with a pencil brush to get the white eyeshadow as close to that line as possible without making it look really messy. I'm now going to go back into the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette, and I'm going to be using color Noir and their double-ended eyeshadow brush again. And I'm first going to again start with the flat end and add some black to my corner and then blend it out with the fluffy side. So I'm now going to go in and add my liner. I always use the Revlon Color Stay liquid liner in black. This has just kind of been like my go-to liquid liner forever. But what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to use two different versions that they carry. The first one, which is kind of like the first one I always used, is just their regular Color Stay liquid liner. It doesn't really say anything other than that on the bottle, but the tip of it is just kind of like a shorter, fat felt tip, and it just makes it really easy to fill in your winged liner. And then the other one I'm going to use is the same Revlon Color Stay liquid liner, but this one says Skinny on the bottle. And this one, when you pull it out, is the same felt tip, except for it's much longer and it tapers down to a very thin tip. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. So I use the thinner one now to create my wing, and then I use the other one to fill it in. And you guys can obviously use whatever you're most comfortable with or whatever you've been using. This is just what I'm using to create this look, and you don't have to copy it exactly, obviously. Unfortunately, you guys, I have a really hard time doing liner on camera, so I'm going to take a moment and go put my liner on, and then I will be right back. Okay, you guys, so I went ahead and added my liner on top, and since I wasn't able to do it on camera, I'm just gonna show you and explain really quick what exactly I did. So I went ahead and used the skinny version of that eyeliner that I showed you, and I started it from my bottom lash line and just brought it straight out, as straight as I could, and just connected that to my top lash line, blended it in, and then used the fatter eyeliner version to fill in my liner and also connect it to the front corner, inner corner of my eye, sorry. And I then also extended out my liner. This is actually the hardest part for me, and I kind of switch between the skinny and the regular version. It just kind of depends on what my hands are working with best. But I just extended out to create this little triangle that I then fill in. And if you get a little bit of a wobbly line, you can just use some concealer and a small brush and just kind of clean it up if you need to. This eye is more complete, so you can kind of see, like, I also added a second line just to kind of create some design aspect, I guess, and you'll kind of see how I fill that in and create the rest of the eye look in just a minute, but you can kind of see how that ends up looking right here. So I use the skinny version again to create that little line, and then you just kind of blend it into your lash line a little bit. So that's basically what I did for the liner. I'm now gonna go back into the IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty palette, back to the color Noir, and I'm going to be using my double-ended brush to add some black to my lower lash line. The glitter that I'm going to be applying to my upper lid, there's a product that I use when I apply it, which is called Liquid Sugar, and this is from Eye Candy Cosmetics. And when you order this, you also get this little brush with it. And this is to apply the glitter. I actually don't use this one to apply the glitter, I use a different brush. But the nice thing about this brush is it has a really thin end, and I actually use this to apply eyeshadow or liner to small areas that need a small brush. So it was actually kind of perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this brush and some white eyeliner. It's the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in white, and I'm going to use this to apply it to my inner corner on the bottom, right in between the two black lines I had created with my eyeliner. I'm now going to go back to my Too Faced Shadow Entrancing Glitter Glue, and I'm going to be taking my small flat brush and just applying this all over my lid where I'm going to be applying the glitter. So I'm now going to apply the glitter to my eyelid, and I'm going to be using the same brush that I was just using to apply the glitter glue. And I'm going to be using two products today. The first one is Star Crushed Minerals glitter in color Champagne Wishes, and also Eye Candy Cosmetics Liquid Sugar. And you kind of mold these together to create what I guess you could call would be a glitter paste. The liquid just kind of holds the glitter together so you don't really have a whole lot of fallout, which is really, really nice. So you just put a little bit on the brush. I just wait until I see that it is pretty saturated, and then you just dip it into the glitter and start applying it. Okay guys, so I went ahead and added the glitter, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go apply my lashes off camera. The top lashes I'm going to use today are House of Lashes. This is style Starlet. And for the bottom is House of Lashes in Precious. And then I'm also going to be adding black eyeliner to my waterline. So I'm gonna go do those 3 things and I will be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and added my lashes, and just in case I didn't mention it before, the eyeliner that I use to do my waterline is the NYX Cosmetics Jumbo Eye Pencil in black, just in case I forgot to mention that before. So now that my eyes are pretty much complete, I'm going to move on to the rest of my face, and the first thing I'm going to do is start my contour. I'm going to, of course, use the Anastasia contour kit, and I'm going to first mix colors Java and Fawn to start my contour. I'm then going to add some concealer to my under eye, and I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Naked Skin, and this is their Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer in color Light. I'm then going to go back to the contour kit, and I'm going to use color Banana to set my concealer. For my blush today, I'm going to be using this Anastasia eyeshadow in color China Rose. I've just become really obsessed with this color ever since I started using it as a blush. It's just been one of my favorites, so I felt like, why not use it today? And for highlight, I'm going to be using the Gerard Cosmetics Star Powder in shade Marilyn. For my lips today, I'm going to start out by lining my lips with this MAC lip liner in color Electra. I'm then going to go in with this matte lipstick from MAC. This is their satin lipstick in color Viva Glam 2. And to finish off my lips, I'm going to be using this MAC lip gloss in color Viva Glam 6. And that completes the look today. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Please don't forget to give my video a thumbs up and subscribe. If you would like to know where you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the information is below. And if you would like a list of all products that I used today, please head over to my website, which is cutagainstthegrain.com, and I'll see you guys next week.